Hello, you're watching Telecom TV. I'm Martyn Warwick and this is Executive Insight. Today I am with Medhat Khalil, who is the Chairman and the CEO of Raya. Medhat Khalil, welcome. We're here in Cairo in Egypt. Raya is a big Egyptian success story. Tell us about the company.
We started in 1999 and at that time the President put the ICT industry under focus. So he started the ICT ministry headed by Dr. Nazif and we were really lucky planning together to grow this industry. So we enjoyed the first early steps that the government took in improving, in building the industry, in making environment much easier for us, in expanding the market. I think this is one of the major success factors that we have had.
And how big is it?
When we started in 1999, our total staff was about 280. Our revenue was 80 million Egyptian pounds. Today, I think we are touching this year around 3 billion Egyptian pounds. We have more than 3,500 permanent employees. We do cover 3 disciplines, 3 different activities: trade, call center, and information technology. I think today we are one of the largest call center providers in the Middle East. We do provide our services in 10 different languages, covering many regional and international companies. More than 50% of our revenue is coming from European market. We do have a large, sophisticated IT projects in almost every single Arab countries with the exception of Libya and Sudan. We have offices in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in Qatar, in Kuwait, in Nigeria, in Algeria, in the States.
So basically then you're an ICT company, but you're in 3 parts. You're involved in retail, you're involved in call centers, and I believe you've got this massive maintenance contract with Nokia, the biggest in Africa, I believe.
Absolutely. We were lucky that Nokia tendered a project a couple of years ago to service 16 different African countries. We participated and we won this tender. So we are building one of the largest maintenance facility for mobile phones, not in the Middle East, but actually in the Middle East and Africa. We will inaugurate this next month in the small village.
Looking specifically at Raya within Egypt then, it's an Egyptian company, you want to put the Egyptian stamp on it. As we were talking off camera before, you said that many of the big companies in Egypt are in fact still family concerns, but Raya isn't. You've made a cultural change. Has that been difficult to impose and to convince people that it's the right way to go?
We decided from the beginning to build our own culture for this company. We want to survive. We want to be there in the coming 50, 100 years, not in the coming 10 years. And in my opinion, and also as agreed with my colleagues from the start, that embedding and penetrating the right business culture is the most important factor to make this company a success. And I tell you, yes, this is the most challenging and this is the most difficult thing, and still it is our main present concern is to get this culture planted in every single one of our employees. We decided that our culture should be based on specific important principles like teamwork, like pursuit of excellence, like respect for people. Those are very important factors. We need every one of our employees to believe in, to exercise, and to teach others to do.
Looking at a call center business for a moment, in Europe and in the USA and parts of North America, we've seen over the past few years the outsourcing of call center work offshore. It was a fad, it seems to be dying on its feet, and a lot of stuff's being brought back in-house now. So the call centers in places like India and so on are closing. However, your call center operation here in Egypt is growing quickly. What is it you think you're bringing that makes you so much more successful than others have been?
It is quite obvious that we have some competitive advantage in Egypt. We are a multicultural country. Our English might not be as good as the Indians, but definitely we don't have this specific slang that they do have. So our voice is much clearer over the phones, the lines. You can find different languages. Egyptians do speak more than the English language. So we are able to provide our services in more than 10. Actually, today we provide our services to the European market in 10 different languages. I think we would understand the European culture in a better way. It's easier for us to understand it. So, and also still we do provide these services in competitive prices. That's why I think the call center is growing aggressively in Egypt. I think we will be one of the real outsourcing countries when it comes to the call center in the coming couple of years.
And now turning to your mobile distribution side, what are you selling? What do you do?
When you talk about retail, then it's customers, it's all around what the customers would like to have. So we do provide the full range of mobile phones and mobile consumer electronics. So anything that you will carry with you, like the laptop, the digital camera. And we're trying to bring a lot of new services to the Egyptian market that customers are not used to. We need to differentiate ourselves. This is the first real chain to be in Egypt. And today we have 65 outlets. We plan during the coming couple of years to reach the 150 to cover all Egypt.
And going forward, you've said that you want the company to be around for a long time. What is your strategy going forward?
My intention is to take Raya to be one of the largest Egyptian companies recognized as a multinational, being able to provide services on a world-class level. This is our target, serving the ICT industry in different activities, as you see.
In the near future, ITU Africa will be held here in Cairo. What effect do you think a show like that has on the country, and does it have a long-term impact?
Egypt is not known as an outsourcing country for ICT services and products. So a show like this is very, very important because we need to sell Egypt as an outsourcing country for such services. Not many people know that we do provide call center services on such a world-class standard, and we do have such a multinational references. So we need to sell Egypt, and I think the ITU is one of the most important shows, marketing activities to really do this.
Medhat, Khalil, thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.